which is exactly why Bitcoin has really not fallen uh, as much as it probably should, because a lot of people are holding it. They do believe that eventually it will go up. But in my theory of a trader that trades the graph, and taking the whole Bitcoin idea or concept out of the equation, just looking at it from the standpoint of a trade, uh, I see two things. The fact that a lot of people are holding it, uh, yes, it did help the meteoric price move higher. However, at some point, if it keeps dropping lower, the people that were just so committed, almost like a cult, to even create a certain word for it instead of holding, they call it hodl. Those people that are hodling right now, when it's dropping to 84, 8,500 level, may not be hodling anymore when it's going to be at 6,000 or 5,000. And certainly if it drops below 5,000, more and more people are going to be throwing in the white towel, the white flag, saying, hey, I've had enough. At least, I will keep something. Now, it's easier for some people to hold it or hodl it that really came in at a level of $1, bought it under $1, and maybe even a few $100s. But can you imagine somebody buying in at 17, 18,000, and now it's trading in the 8,000 level? At which point are they going to drop the white flag and surrender? And at this point, we have not seen any massive sell-offs in Bitcoin yet. Um, and with that comes two troubling thoughts. When it does happen, and people are going to run for the exit, which could happen at any moment in the next few days if the price goes any lower beyond where it's today. If that does materialize, then a lot of people are going to have a hard time withdrawing their money. The exchanges were not prepared for people to come in and buy Bitcoin at the level that everybody was getting in around Christmas. And now they're not prepared to really for people to get out at a meteoric rate. So it'll cause system failures, it'll cause system crashes. And once that happens, the panic is going to be inevitable. And as we were seeing exchanges just literally closing their websites for a few days, like Binance, to where nobody could even open an account, the same things are going to take place as people are running for the exit, trying to withdraw the money because the exchanges simply are not able to process all the requests to withdraw. So, this could be a total chaos, and it could really, within days, drive the price down to, 5, 6,000 level. And ultimately, it may come up, but what I did learn as a trader is this: once a price is of a stock or anything drops significantly, in this particular case, we would be talking from Bitcoin dropping from 18, 19,000 to like 5, 6,000. Okay, once it's like a wounded stock. It's like a wounded animal. It takes time for it to recover. So apparently, we would not be seeing a meteoric rise again from 5, 6,000 all of a sudden to 17, 20,000 level. All right, so that's just some things to keep in mind. On top of that, here's one of the most disturbing things about this whole situation is the fact that when the price did go up, people actually went out there and they maxed out their credit cards to buy it from 13 to 20 grand. Um, and and they maxed out their cards. I mean, there's some people that went and borrowed money in other ways through finance companies. There are people that went out and mortgaged, took a home equity loan, and the rates of people doing that were skyrocketing. And so a lot of people right now are going to end up being stuck with a credit card, with a home equity loan that needs to be paid. People were borrowing money at such a rapid pace, thinking that they're going to be making money and therefore easily repay those debts. But that is not obviously what is happening. And knowing the nature of people, those that did get in at 15 to 20,000 level, they're getting out now. They're probably sitting looking at the screen right now thinking, hey, I should sell. I should sell before it drops to 5,000, at least get some kind of money back. You cannot change the human nature. So, hey, if you're curious to get some more details on this, visit my site, marketcrash.money. If you're curious how to make some money trading this insane Bitcoin price movements, you can schedule a consultation on my site. I've been doing this for a while, again, with all sorts of commodities and stocks and options and futures. I can definitely help you get started, but the opportunities are definitely there. The number 6 we did talk about was the limitation of scalability, which some of the other new coins that are coming out right now, they are really offering a great solution to the scalability limitation of Bitcoin. And ultimately, that will affect the price of Bitcoin in a negative way. And we may be seeing the effects of that already priced in right now. So here's a video about the Litecoin owner selling all of his coins. And again, the market just didn't even react. Here's what some billionaires say. They do have fears. They have 2 fears of what could drive the Bitcoin lower. Again, marketcrash.money. Just click on the Bitcoin crash tab and you'll be able to view all this information. It's nicely gathered in one place for you. Now, army of regulators has been dispatched, and it will only get worse in 2018. We all know that the regulation is not going to get any lighter. It will only get stricter. Therefore, in some instances, for an average person, will make them think twice whether they should get into crypto space or not. So there's some definite challenges. We knew about those challenges a year ago. It didn't stop the price of Bitcoin. But as we see more and more examples of how regulators are coming after those that are involved in either crypto exchanges that are failing or other areas, Bitcoin wallets being stolen and people losing money, more and more people are suing the exchanges. There's just more and more bad stuff is coming out, which was not apparent, but as they in the last couple of years, but as they dominate the news, I think more and more people are going to double guess whether Bitcoin is a real deal, and regardless of whether it is or not, it may prevent them from getting into the crypto space. So some more details. If you still have any doubts about Bitcoin crash, I got some good material here you can listen to. But look, ultimately, blockchain is an awesome thing. Whether Bitcoin is going to crash or not, there's certainly a lot of reasons why it can. If you're looking to trade, you can definitely profit both from Bitcoin crash and from Bitcoin rise, because nothing drops ultimately in just one move. There's always, if you look at the chart, if you look at the graph, whether it deals with a stock or a futures or a commodity, they always go up, pull back, go up, pull back, and then the trend could reverse to where they're now trending downwards like Bitcoin, but it's going to go down and then it's going to go up a little bit and then it's going to go down again. All that creates awesome opportunities for those that are trying to make money trading it. And a lot of people that want to trade Bitcoin, they simply end up buying it and selling the Bitcoin itself, which again, if everybody runs for the exit, that could be a very dangerous thing to do because, hey, you may not be able to get your money out. It may be taking months to get your money out if the panic explodes. And so, right now, there not many people realize that trading stock options on companies that are dealing or perceived to be dealing with Bitcoin or blockchain or other crypto um, things out there, that you don't have to have Bitcoin to trade those options on those stocks. So if you're curious to know how to profit, visit marketcrash.money, read some good information, look at some videos here, ultimately click how to profit, and schedule a training session with me. It is $89, but it is very well worth it because I will actually take my time with you. And I've been trading for 12 years. I will show you real life examples where I've taken 12,000 and turned it into 466,000 in less than 7 hours. Um, I've also recently did a study where I've taken $72 and have taken it to $2,400 in 5 trading sessions. And of course, it's a lot harder to do it with smaller amount, but my example just shows that it is true, it is possible, and I can show you where you can get started, regardless of how much money you may have available right now. But the opportunities are so huge that you can easily gain 100 to 300% returns. Um, some of my returns easily range in 3,000–4,000% bracket. And if you want to learn, I'm not guaranteeing that you'll go out tomorrow, use my strategies, and you'll generate 3,000 or 4,000% your next day. But if you do educate yourself on the matter, if you do have somebody to guide you that have done it, you will have much greater success. And I promise you, if I had a coach, a trainer, somebody that over the last 12 years was there for me, I would have avoided ton and ton of mistakes and ultimately would have saved a ton of money, which I could have used in return to trade, invest, and I would have been able to be of much greater service to a lot more people a lot sooner. So if you're looking at trading, um, this is a great place to start. Uh, I will personally talk to you one-on-one. Um, just visit my site, marketcrash.money, click on the link How to Profit, read a little bit of information, and book your session. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful to some of you. And if you are looking to become a better trader, definitely visit my site and click the link How to Profit. Thanks for your time.